Hey guys, welcome to Kara in the Kitchen. So today we're gonna make some eggplant rollatini. Hey guys, welcome to Kara in the Kitchen. So today we're gonna do another recipe. This is one of my clients' absolute favorites. So we're gonna make a eggplant like rollatini. And it really broke my heart when my client told me. He said it tasted just like my grandmother's, who was from Italy, and I'm like, it literally made me cry. But it's a pretty easy recipe. I know eggplant can be kind of intimidating. But we got one big one. We're going to make some eggplant rollatini. So come with me. Okay, so first we're going to cut the end and the bottom off the eggplant and then peel it. Okay, so next we're going to make our slices for our eggplant. So you can either do by hand, but they may come out a little thicker, or use a mandolin to slice it. Just be careful you don't cut your hands. So just like that. Okay, so I have all my eggplant laid out nicely, and then next we're going to salt it. So I just have some pink Himalayan salt. We're just gonna put a little bit of that over it. So one, it will kind of help season it, but the main part of this is it'll release excess moisture that's in it. So, and then we can dry them so they're nice and dry. So when we go to bread them, and fry them, then they stay nice and crispy. You won't fry them and then they're like soggy and break down. Nobody wants that. So we're gonna salt it. It's good because you can kind of do this ahead, and then you can work on other things. Make your marinara sauce, which we're gonna do next. So stay tuned. Okay, so next we're gonna get started on our marinara sauce. So this is a trick I learned back when I worked at a country club down in Naples. So we'll add some extra virgin olive oil to our pot. And then we're gonna add some garlic, which is gonna like toast and flavor the oil as well. So we're gonna put some garlic. And then also I put some fresh basil leaves in here. So it'll like toast while you're frying the oil with the garlic. So it'll really absorb that flavor. And then we'll add in our tomatoes and we can let that cook down. So by the time we finish our rollatini, sauce is ready and we'll keep. Okay, so we're gonna start the tomato sauce. Don't mind me, I am making some steak. It is for my client's neighbor's dog. Yes, I did that. Because his name is Vinny, and he's a big black lab, and he's super spoiled, and he's super cute. So we make him a big, nice piece of steak. So I got my, what is doing it? My garlic and oil and basil toasting. So next I'm gonna add in some tomato paste. And then we're going to stir that around. They'll just give us some depth of flavor. Oh, try not to be killed. So we're going to stir that around. And then I have a can of San Marzano hand-crushed tomatoes. San Marzano are probably the best tomatoes to use for a homemade marinara sauce. You can use whole tomatoes and then crush them yourself with your hand or just throw in a blender, whatever is easier for you. I like the hand crush because it's already done. And I just add a little bit of water. And we're going to stir that around. And this has no salt, but it has basil in it, so it just gives it a little extra flavor. I'm just going to stir that around. And then I'll season that with I got some Italian seasoning. I'll add a little bit of that. You can even like add crushed red pepper. I'll get my steak. Oh, look at it. It's so beautiful. I love these little like grill pans. You don't have to do it outside. Don't make a mess. And then yeah, just some salt and pepper. And then you can even, sometimes I add the sugar packets, like sugar in the raw, just because the tomatoes can be really acidic, so it kind of just helps level it. And I'll just cook that down on medium so I think it's good. Here's my sauce. Nice, good Italian way. Okay. Okay, so next we have to bread our eggplant. So I got them, they released some moisture, so I patted them with some paper towel, dried them out. I have my flour, egg wash, and some breadcrumbs. So I seasoned them a little, I put some Parmesan in there, I put some Italian seasoning in the flour. So that'll kind of help season. And then because you salted them, you don't really need to even salt anything more because obviously you kind of already salted it. So now I'm just going to bread them. Okay, so I have my eggplant breaded and now we're going to fry. So I have some oil on some medium-high heat and then I'm toasting them. So we're going to get nice golden brown on both sides. Takes about maybe 30 seconds to a minute. You want that nice golden brown color. And then we're going to flip and then we're going to be ready to assemble. Okay, so I have all my eggplant done. Now we're going to start to assemble. So I have my marinara. We're going to put that kind of like a lasagna. You're going to put some on the bottom. And then you can kind of just roll it around so you have a nice even base on the bottom. And then I have some ricotta. And then I have mozzarella and Parmesan. So I'm going to take, so you can see, I got my eggplant nice and toasted. We're going to do like a smear of ricotta. And then we're going to do some mozzarella, just a little bit, and some Parmesan. Be nice and yummy. And then start from the bottom and roll. There you go. Now you have a cute, perfect little rollatini. So the ricotta will kind of help it to stick and stay together. And then even by peeling it like we did, that helps. So, and then salting it makes it flip. So by salting it and taking the excess water out, we were able to get nice crispy eggplant, but also so flexible so we can roll them. Oh, mozzarella. So I'm going to do this and then I'll show you the final. Okay, so I have all my eggplant rollatini. Look how nice those look. They look so cute. That makes me so excited to see it. So then we're going to put our marinara over top. And then definitely this will make some extra marinara as well. So you can definitely make some other Italian dishes. Just mix it with some spaghetti, cooked pasta, whatever you like. Okay, so now they're all coated. And then we're just going to put some cheese on top. You can use fresh mozzarella, shredded, whatever you have. And we're going to top that. It's definitely a little lengthy process, but it's something cute that you could do with the kids and have them help you in the kitchen. Nice little date night idea. Okay, so we got some Parmesan. We're going to bake this in the oven at 400 for about 10-15 minutes till we get a nice golden brown color. All right, so here's my eggplant rollatini fresh out of the oven. I topped it with some Parmesan and some fresh basil. Thanks for watching another episode of Care in the Kitchen. Enjoy!